Welcome back to Lesson 11 Part 3. In this section we're going to talk about the relationship between وزن واحد and وزن سبعة, the relationship between وزن اثنين and وزن خمسة, and the relationship between forms 3 and 6. Also وزن 6 and 7. So the relationship between all the different awzans and forms.
This video was brought to you by the Critical Language Service. To learn more about our Arabic courses taught via Skype and telepresence to homeschool groups, junior high schools, and small colleges, visit our website at www.criticallanguageservice.com.
And now we're going to look at the forms and meanings of each awzan and in relation to each other. It might be difficult to follow the meaning of each wazn and all the awzan together if you don't have a vast or a good command of vocabulary, but for now we're going to look at the basic concepts and the basic hints that might help you learn all the awzan and their respective meanings. In respect to meaning, we're going to see how awzan relate to each other in meanings. First, let's start with wazn واحد and its relation to وزن سبعة. واحد, وزن واحد is فعل, سبعة انفعل. Can you guess the meaning if I say قطع and انقطع? So قطع is to cut, انقطع is got cut. So it's a relationship between an active form of the and passive. Was cut by an unknown person. It just got cut. Whereas in the first one, we know who did it. Another pair we have here is وزن ثلاثة ووزن ستة, 3 and 6. See here فاعل and تفاعل. If you think of it as replace versus exchange, they're both giving and taking of something, but the second one, تفاعل, requires an object, someone to exchange something with, whereas فاعل doesn't need one. So here, if you think of it as exchanging letter with someone else, whereas in فاعل you replace like chocolate with cookies. It's a good deal. Another thing concerning meaning, the longer the wazn is, like عشرة, وزن عشرة, the longer the wazn is, the more abstract the meaning. So for example here, وزن عشرة, if I say, so one example of استفعل, استيقظ, which means to wake up, but you can actually stretch this meaning to a whole other level of spiritual awakening, or versus just to merely wake up from bed. استيقظ من النوم, woke up from sleeping, literally, and like استيقظ, استيقظت مشاعره, his emotions awakened. Another way awzan may be related to each other is form, not only meaning. Form, here we have form 2 and 5, وزن اثنين وخمسة. They both have shaddas. They may not relate to each other in meaning, but they have one thing in common, is that shadda makes the meaning of the word, the verb, intensified, gives more extension to the meaning. So between 1 and 2, you can see they're similar to each other, but they have shadda. Shadda on 2 means that the meaning of 2 is the same as 1, with 2 being more intensified, with an emphasis of an action in 2 more than 1. Example, the words for to learn and to teach. Learn being form 1 and to teach is form 2. Another pair with the same form, we have form 3 and form 6. As you can see, they both have alifs in the وزن. فاعل تفاعل. In this chapter, we're going to pay close attention to the pairs 1 and 2, 2 and 5, and pay close attention to 1 and 7.
If you found this video helpful, please let us know by either leaving us feedback or giving us a like, or if you really liked it, giving us a favorite. Your feedback will help us to make better videos in the future.